Hey everybody. Okay, today we're doing I've never gone live on YouTube before, so I thought I would give it a shot. Okay, so my hair is kind of looking like this. Hey James, welcome to my chat. What is your favorite makeup? My favorite makeup is, I will be uploading my full makeup collection on Monday. But one of my favorite makeup items is currently Int Cosmetics in Goddess Gold eyeshadow, which I got in my glam bag from March. It's my favorite. It looks so gorgeous. Oh, thank you, James. Yes, it's very goldiness. I love it. All right, today we are going to start with foundation. I have two different foundations. I mostly use, so where are you from? A small hick town in Oklahoma. Don't visit because I don't even like living here. In fact, I'll be moving soon. I'm moving to Minnesota where I've got family, and it will be much easier for me to continue my transition there because there's a laser hair clinic in that town. Okay, one of the two foundations I have Maybelline Fit Me in Porcelain, which is the one that I tend to wear most. This is the one that I definitely wear most of the time. But if I'm in a rush, or if I really want to rush and get my makeup done as quickly as possible, I use this foundation stick, which is also Maybelline Fit Me in also Porcelain. Because I have weird skin because I've got redness and I've got these dark circles that I have to worry about, and it's not always fun. Okay, so, but we're going for, good in this. So we're going to use the liquid foundation. And I always put it on like the back of my hand. And this is the brush, which is from Vanity Planet. I got this whole set. It's a $100 set, and I got it for $30 from a coupon code that I got from Princess Jewels. Now, any makeup gurus who may stumble upon this live stream, I'm very new to doing makeup, honeys. So I'm not the best in terms of doing makeup. Very relatively new in the sense of doing makeup because I've only really been doing my makeup for about a year, maybe 2 years. I first got into makeup about 2 years ago, but I didn't really do anything with it. And I just now realized that I forgot to put primer on. I always do that. I always forget to put primer on. It's really quite annoying. I really need to start putting primer on. I normally remember to, but I kind of forgot this time. But, all right. Foundation is done. It looks, nice and clear. Next, after that, I do concealer. And what I use for concealer is LA Colors Pro Concealer Upstick in light beige. And I do it to just hide these dark circles. I do have an orange concealer, but it doesn't really work with my dark circles. Don't know why it doesn't. It just doesn't. Which is really annoying. And what I do to blend it, I use a little Dollar General Beauty Blender and kind of just dab it in. I dab it at first, and then I'll end up blending it in once it gets going. I've gotten better at doing makeup after, you know, watching YouTube videos and tutorials. The one thing that really helps is actually having makeup that actually matches your skin tone. And this is the little orange concealer I have. It's a NYX brand. I got this from Amazon. I got 2 little jars. I got 2 jars. This one, and they were like $10 for 2 of them. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting those. And I use very little product when I do use them. But for this video, I'm not really going to be using them. All right, now that we have that on, next up, we are going to use some loose powder. Now, this is like really old. It's LA Colors, and what I'll end up doing is just I'll just dab. That's about enough. I don't really add a whole lot because I don't really want to add a whole lot. And then I'll just use the big puffy brush and add some, and then I'll just tap off the excess. Now, anyway. Sometimes it likes to add too much on there like that. That'll just get everywhere. The only thing about powder I really don't like. Yeah, as you can see, it has snowed powder. And then, now that we have done doing that, we're just going to, and all the excess, I just drop it right back in there. I've had this loose powder for probably 2 years, and makeup supposedly actually expires. I don't know. But, I mean, I had so much of this powder, I'm like, I don't really want to waste it. Even though it was cheap, I just don't really want to waste makeup. Especially since in the long scheme of things, I don't really have a whole lot. Okay, next up, we are going to be using highlighter. And mostly we're using highlighter because I do tend to forget sometimes about my highlighter. Now there are a lot of people that use different kinds of brushes, terms for their highlighter. This is my highlighter, by the way. It's a baked highlighter in this gorgeous, pretty pink. And then I'm just using this kind of like eyeshadow brush. I've seen a lot of people use different kinds of brushes, and I'll end up going in here, getting my crease. Okay, and then we'll go up here and get this my above here to really get that accented. Ooh. Also, I don't really do my eyebrows. I will be doing them in this video, but occasionally I don't really do them. I'm forgetting things. Also your nose. And I'll do the bottom of my chin and my Cupid's bow. And then, you know, I like to just, you know, brush it on the side, on my cheeks, just to give that nice highlight. And then I'll just kind of just blend it in with my finger, just so it blends in. And there we go. And you know, you could also do it here on the inside, just so that way it gives it more slimming. Especially if any trans girls are watching, that also helps to, you know, make your nose look slimmer. Okay. Next we are doing is eyeshadow, and we will be going and using my favorite. I love this eyeshadow so much. This is a much bigger one, and I just like. Also, if you really want to actually see the color, I'll swatch it for you guys. It has that beautiful shimmer with it, kind of like a highlighter. Just put it on. I end up using I use this quite heavily. Due to the fact that I like the color. I mean, some days I'll go more subtle with it, but a lot of the days I will go a lot harsher with it, like I'm doing right now, just because I like that really bold, shimmery color. It's really gorgeous. Yeah, I've been packing up my apartment and getting ready to move. I was in the process of, you know, applying for a job, but Dollar General was giving me issues, so we're not doing that anymore. Forgot to put the lid back on my foundation. That would have not been fun if I would have spilled it. And now that that's on, yeah, you can still see my dark circles. It's unavoidable. I really want to actually find someone who actually does makeup professionally, so they can kind of show me, you know, how to use my orange concealer. I've looked up YouTube videos and they haven't really gotten me anywhere. All right, next we're going to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. I literally bought this from Walgreens, and because I'm a member, it cost me like $1.99. So cheapest I have ever bought in my life. I don't always do my bottom lashes, but I'm not doing my bottom lashes here because it's really, really hard for me to actually see them. Hold on, I will do them, but I brought a little mirror. Like this eye has decent, like this eye has pretty decent, I would say, bottom lashes. This side, it's disgusting because I have like so little. Also, I tried putting on false lashes today. That was an experience. So yeah. So yeah, we got that on. I should have taken a picture of my face before I put makeup on, so that way once I'm done editing this, I can go in and actually add you know, the differences, you know, before and after or whatever. I don't know. It's too late to do that now, unless I take my makeup after this video. Alrighty. Now that that is done, also little thing I didn't really show before, but I got this from Wish. If you guys watched my Wish haul, then you will remember it. I've been using this to help get rid of my dark circles, but I have been kind of you know, forgetting to actually, I don't put it on all the time. I try to put it on at least once a day. So I did put it on today prior to going live. I had issues trying to go live because it was wanting to use a different webcam than what I regularly use. Now, next up is lips. I have, oh, I'm forgetting my eyebrows. I did say I was going to be doing them. I actually use this, which is this black eyeshadow, which I've never really seen an eyeshadow stick before. So interesting. What do I do for fun? Well, occasionally, like right now, it's like 7 p.m. and I'm putting makeup on, even though I'm not going anywhere. But I like putting makeup on if I'm bored, or if I do like to play The Sims every now and then. But I mean, I get bored with it really easily, so it's kind of hard for me to actually stick with it. I'm planning on doing a Sims series eventually. I'm hoping that, you know, if I can stick around with an actual series with a challenge, I can actually stick with it longer. But I like to shop, but I never have the money to. Story of my life. But yeah, I love shopping. But in the town I currently live, it's pretty much not able to. We don't have a mall. So anytime, if you want to go to a mall, you have to go like completely another town. So that's fun. Now we're doing lips. Actually, this one is actually one of my favorites because it acts more like a chapstick lip gloss mix. It really does a good job of hydrating. What we're going to be using is True Matte Broadway lipstick in 05, which is called Take Me. I really like this lipstick because it is a darker pink. I have a couple lighter pinks, and I just really don't care for them. Just because they're just so, it's like a nude and a pink mixed together, and it just doesn't really look that good. And there we go. And more or less, that consists of my makeup. I'm not going to do my hair right now. My hairstylist has offered, because I'm moving, she's offered to do my hair for free. I will be doing that, so I'll be getting all my dark roots taken care of and getting a trim because it really needs it. Yeah, and this is basically my neutral look. So do you have any tips for me to how to talk to trans women? That is a very good question, James. Thank you for asking. In terms of tips for you to talk to trans women, be honest, be friendly, especially if you don't really know how to approach a trans woman, or really just anyone. Confidence is everything. I do definitely highly agree with that. It's definitely important that you don't make her feel uncomfortable. Trans women can feel uncomfortable around people because of how we are always, you know how the media is, and they try to everything. You definitely don't. It's not. That is one thing you definitely don't want to do. Best way is basically gender them. Exactly. Trans women definitely need to be respected and loved. Absolutely. Absolutely. I 100% agree. But yeah, like when you first meet a trans woman or a trans person that you think they're trans, but you don't really know how to, in terms of pronouns, the best way I can say is basically how they're presenting is, if they're presenting feminine, go by female pronouns. If they are dressing masculine, then of course you would go by male pronouns. Mostly because the trans person, they're going to understand based on the way they look. That's how they're going to be. That's just how they're going to be viewed by others. Like when a year ago when I first came out, that was something I really struggled with because I looked masculine, and I still do, and my face is definitely something that causes a lot of dysphoria with. But that's also why I'm always, or at least for me personally, that's why I always like getting my nails done and my hair done, and I'm dressing very feminine and with my makeup on. And oh, thank you. It's just easier for me to go out in public. Basically, just for me, well, because I lived as a gay male for like 9 years of my life, and with that, I built a very thick skin. With that, when I first came out trans, I thought I'd have to redo that, but in terms, I didn't really have to, because I really had my skin, not actual, but I'm 26. I'll be 27 in October. Although I've heard that I don't look 26, I definitely think I look like mid-20s, which is pretty close to my actual age. But yeah. See, I look so different in this camera on YouTube because normally when I'm recording, I don't really look like this. Because the way it's kind of very closer to me, because it's actually a little bit further away. Because when I'm normally recording my videos, it's pretty much like way closer, and so trying to give like the perfect enough space is so hard because I just have this webcam that's hooked up to my laptop, so it's really hard to record things. I am planning on buying a new camera probably later this year for my birthday, so I can actually record quality videos. I do want to buy like actual, like the ring light, just so that way I can the quality will be so much better that, it doesn't matter what day I record, I'll have good lighting. Like right now it's around 7:13 p.m. and I have decent lighting because I don't even have a regular light. But with the sun going down, my lighting will get much worse. Also, one thing about my transition, I am planning for surgery around this time next year. It might be a little bit earlier, might be in like March, but I will be getting facial feminization surgery done, and I will be getting my boobs done. And in terms of my face, we're gonna shave down this bone. I'm gonna get my hairline lowered, my eyebrows raised. Gonna get a nose job to make this more slimmer. And they're gonna, chisel my jaw, make it more slimmer. And a trachea shave, which may or may not be needed because honestly, I can't really even see it. Whether that's due to me being slightly overweight, I'm not sure. And actually, I've been streaming now for about 25 minutes, and it only really took me about 20 minutes to put my makeup on. This makeup is definitely pretty basic. I mean, yeah, I missed the step of putting on my primer, which the primer I've got is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. And it's cruelty-free. All of my makeup, by the way, is cruelty-free. That is, yeah, it's all cruelty free as far as I know. I'm not so sure about my wish items just because it doesn't really say if it is or not. Do you have Instagram? James, yes, I do. I do have Instagram. If you go to my most recent video, I have a link in the description. I also have a link over in my About section on my channel. Can I follow on Instagram? Yes, you can. I usually upload often. Sometimes it's every day, sometimes it's every other day. It just varies. Like I had eggs earlier, so I took a picture of that and posted it. I'm trying to be healthy, so I'm trying to just eating like a couple of eggs because I almost never eat eggs. The eggs that I do have, I normally just use those for baking. So yeah. Unfortunately, with YouTube, because last year YouTube changed their shit and changed it to where I can't have my videos cannot be monetized until I hit like 1,000 subscribers, which is really frustrating. On the upside, I have recently gained. I now have 50 subscribers on my YouTube channel, so we are growing into like this. So far, our family is small, but we'll get there. One day, I do want to. One day, once my channel is a little more popular and I can afford to, I am definitely going to be selling merch. I know a lot of YouTubers do that. You know, they get the money from that and they can, you know, use it to help better their channel. The theme for my channel is very much be true to who you are. That is definitely the theme of my channel. And so I want to have like t-shirts and like a mug or even like a handbag even to have that slogan, and we'll have it in several different colors. Oh, thank you, James, for the message. I know I do have cool pictures on my Instagram. And I just followed you back. If someone follows me, I usually always like to follow them back, even if I don't really know them. It's more like definitely a thing of respect with me, because if someone's going to follow me, they're going to take the time to follow me. I feel like it's, you know, on me to actually follow them back. It's like really important, you know. My upbringing and how my mother raised me was just so important to, you know, respect people. Even though it's something just so small, just by following someone back on like Instagram or Twitter. But it is just something that I like to do. All right, everyone. I'm going to get off of here. I will see you guys in my video on Monday, which will be my makeup collection. You guys saw a couple of items that I did have, that I did use, that I did show you. That you'll see them and much, much more on Monday when I do my makeup collection. My makeup collection is not, it isn't very big. I like your videos on YouTube. Oh, thank you, James. All right, I need to get off here. I've been on here for 30 minutes now. Okay. I will see you guys in my video on Monday. All right. Bye, everybody.